bad boys to the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the...
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers.
Let's get your money up. Put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, fabulous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our accidents. We're hitting the weight that we're letting go. What happened to time when it got rich?
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the first play of the game. 52 yards.
First down. Set. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. Ready.
Play action. It's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Conklin, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Chargers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. That one taken in by T. Higgins. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. T. Higgins, 85 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The 39-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second.
A run once more with Hampton. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Chargers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Ladd McConkey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets past one man. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick. But I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds. So it'll be a loss on the play. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. To throw is Nix. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. But it's going to be second down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call it. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number a big way.
It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything else.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And is stopped up at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
At the 21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From the 21, here's second and a couple. Herbert off of play action. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. To throw, here's Nix. This pass complete to Higgins. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. Nix to the air. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims from 8 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Charger drive about to get going. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Quentin Johnston was the intended target, but now it'll be third down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
And a good run here as they rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
30-yard line.
Here we go. Stack. 70, tempo, ready.
And they'll run it here. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by Denver on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this one too low.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards. These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. In motion, the tight end. Pierce. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Nix. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. T. Higgins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and snap the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 2nd and 10. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Hampton. Fights through it. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers
back to Hampton on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Again, it's Hampton.
At the Broncos' 25-yard line.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Marvin Hampton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Troy Franklin. Incomplete. Asante Samuel on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Back to throw again. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 40-yard.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Next to throw again. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Pierce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. from the gun. Nix looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
Offensively, that's the mismatches you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Broncos have broken the tie. What's good on the extra point? And they will take a 7-point lead.
Chargers 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you have both one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That was a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Herbert now. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 31-yard line.
Second and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Herbert back to the air. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Nix from the shotgun. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Nix escaping the pressure right. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Back to the air with Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Marvin Mims, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 48. Will Lutz to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And now the rookie screen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And Marion Hampton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
His kick is
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Chargers 35.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Bombers.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking on they do. I've been Houdini with my commas.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Evan Ingram, 29 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
49. Chargers 35. Will Lutz to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he'll be taken down, but now before they work it across midfield. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 34 yards that time.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 208 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They work inside here, Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 32.
That's another Chargers.
Hampton going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this touchdown.
It's the fullback taking it in. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll put the lead down to a touchdown. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. A beautiful span and room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit out back on their heels, but they're on a brief pause, forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Nix to the air. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
And it's third down.
Nix looking to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns.
Will Lutz
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Broncos 56, Chargers 42.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. Sheds off the tackle. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
228 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hampton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
They will run forward with Hampton. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll air this one out from Mims. And got his man complete. They will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Nation.